It's your boy Shanae, cuz I am your favorite peanut butter, thugging it everywhere. Don't believe me? Ask that bitch nigga about me. You dig? Shout out to Boosie. What is up with this nigga Gangsta? I know he's like a mogul of like New Orleans. He was like a hitter. He was a real nigga. But it makes me now, of course, question the gangsterism or the whole storyline behind Cash Money. You know, back then it was Cash Money, No Limit. You know, I ran with the older crowd, so I kind of listened to No Limit. Everybody, Prime Suspect, Cain and Abel, C Murder, Life or Death, Bossellini, Trapped in Crime, CP3. That was all my shit. Soldier, Give It to Him Raw. Years later, a few months after, and I mean like Mia X. I grew up off of No Limit. No Limit was my shit. I feel like No Limit had a team full of hitters. But Cash Money was more appealing to the young crowd and shit. And I mean, so the younger kids in the hood fuck with Cash Money. We fuck with both, but like, you know, the younger generation was more of a Cash Money fan. I get it. They was more appealing to the young kids. BG was young, Turk was young, Wayne was young. You know, some young niggas doing it. But now that Gangsta Home, it's like he giving a lot of stories. He immediately jump into this little position where it's like he got the attention of the world, doing interviews with a lot of major platforms. I ain't gonna give him no free promo and all, but it's like, I think this was a setup. You know, that's why a lot of these black artists get these big contracts, because they're influencers. They can persuade a group of people to do certain things like ride, slide, bang, slang. So yeah, you know, he's coming in, you know, grabbing the people's attention. Everybody's listening, everybody's watching, everybody's distracted. Distracted from what? I don't know. But why this nigga Gangsta beefing with Boosie though? Boosie, one of the niggas calling you out for your bullshit? I mean, BG said something, but you know, BG locked up. Right. Even if motherfucking Boosie was in PC, he's a big name celebrity, high profile case. Would they not intentionally put you in PC? I don't know. I ain't never been in PC, but like BG was, like Boosie was saying, I mean, he worked in the kitchen. I mean, don't forget they had that motherfucking hunger strike with C Murder. He had that hunger strike with C Murder. So how the fuck is a nigga in PC and he got the jail going on hunger strikes? I don't know. Your story just not adding up, cuz. I want to hear the story of my nigga Moolah. Where my nigga Moolah at? My nigga Moolah probably locked up. Moolah was a nigga that be riding. He a Haitian nigga from Florida. I mean, when them niggas go down to Miami, who you think them niggas tap in? Red Eyes, Happy, my nigga Moolah. You know what I mean? But like, back to nigga Gangsta. I don't know. Something up with this nigga. You don't just get released. And the whole time, why we ain't never heard about this nigga's story? Did they try to sweep it underneath the rug? And I get it. New Orleans had a lot of hitters. It was murder capital at one point. I mean, like, murder capital. Like, New Orleans was bad. Like a sheep. But, like, I watched an interview with Manny Fresh. And, you know, he was like, you know, a lot of niggas in New Orleans is flamboyant. You know what I mean? It be nothing to be on the block with a nigga that's gay and he a killer. Which brings me to that motherfucking, I was watching No Jumper the other day. Shout out to nigga Almighty, Suspect. He was going live with AD, Carla, and the other nigga. And they was like, how's Lil Wayne the greatest rapper alive? And this nigga kissed men. That and Birdman, Baby, I get it, father figure to him, but was never his daddy. Because growing up, when they had the Hot Boys, when they had Lights Out, Block is Hot, when Juvenile dropped that 400 Degrees, that Project English, Lil Wayne was not calling Birdman daddy around them times. If you're a true Cash Money head, no homo, Cash Money fan, and using the Cash Money back in the days, Lil Wayne was not calling Birdman daddy. And back then, they weren't kissing. There was no kissing on the forehead. There was no fatherly hug. Nigga wasn't even calling nigga son. Baller blocking. Around that time, Baby was not calling Lil Wayne's son. There was no father-son album coming soon. It was Big Timers, which was Manny Fresh and Birdman, Baby. He was in Birdman, yeah, he was Baby. And then you had Hot Boys, Juvenile, BG, Turk, Wayne. And then you had BG and Juvie. That was Cash Money. And said, we don't know the full story. It's just fucked up how Birdman got the opportunity to build this great empire off the hard labor, sweat, tears of BG and Juvenile, and of course Manny Fresh. Because who you think did all their motherfucking production? Manny Fresh. You get to the top of the game and you cut everybody loose. You give Wayne $400 million. You give Drake $300 million, and you give Nicki $300 million. That's $1 billion. You gave away $1 billion to 3 artists. Who came later? I get it. They had this big impact. They were like the hottest artists at one point. But like that's some fucked up backstabbing shit. You tell you don't take care of home base first. Man, Slim came out yesterday talking to Gangsta, saying you better hush your mouth, because I guess when he went to jail, they vowed to everybody that they gonna push this music shit and Cash Money. Was going to be a legacy of him. And I'm not really knowing the story because I'm not from New Orleans. I'm not part of their camp. But BG was supposed to be his protege. Gangsta, baby Gangsta. Get it? Got it? Cool. BG was saying, like, how you snitching on the dead? I mean, snitching to snitching. Whether nigga dead and gone or not. In New Orleans, they fuck with B Jizzle. Chopper City, Cutthroat Committee. Rest in peace, Soldier. If you go back on my YouTube and watch my first video ever recorded, I was talking shit. I said my favorite rapper ever, Soulja Slim. And I mean that shit. And I've always meant that shit. But like, why Gangsta beefing with Boosie? Like, Boosie wasn't facing the death penalty and shit. Like, Boosie a soft nigga. Like, Boosie pussy. I know Boosie been going through some things. We all been going through some things. His man got killed by the nigga with the fanny pack on the highway. He gets shot, almost lose his leg. And Charleston White making fun of niggas saying, I ain't scared of you. You got diabetes. It's like, damn, saying like, damn, nigga, fuck you. You got cancer. You know what? I'm going to stay inside for another 2 weeks because you might die next week. And when you die from cancer, I'm going to step outside like a pussy. And we all outside. These niggas horrible. causing why he's saying the Boosie scared. I'm scared of a nigga might tell me. I'm gonna leave that nigga alone. Facts though. Nigga Gangsta on some bullshit. He said he wanted the number. He came back for the throne. Alpo. Seen this shit happen before. Homie gonna get killed. Streets is dangerous, my nigga. Not saying I wish death on a nigga, but like, streets is ruthless, my nigga. Ruthless. So, I don't know, we gotta stay tuned to see what happens next with this nigga. You know, he's talking about all the hitters. All this snaky, grimy shit he used to do. Talk about the dead, cause they gone. They can't come back and get you. But their loved ones can. But I ain't gonna talk a motherfucking head out. What you think about the nigga Gangsta? Beefing with Boosie, calling Boosie, saying that Boosie was in PC. Because you chasing clout right now. Your own family don't fuck with you. And if you the solid stand-up individual, why you ain't come home to gifts, a red carpet, a red Rolls Royce, some red roses, some red meat, a nice dinner? Nigga didn't welcome you home to nothing, not even a spliff. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram, Revolutionary Cuz, like my Facebook fan page, The Revolutionary Cuz Show. Until next time, smoke for your boy, Triples.